Hey everybody, a little bit later in the day from our Power Apps video. I'm still rocking the North American Collaboration Summit merch. This one we're going to focus on, again, new idea and going into skybow. For those not familiar with skybow, low no-code forms platform. There's some automation capabilities, nice rules capability. They've got some document generation stuff. There's actually a lot there. Once you start digging into it, there's a lot of capabilities there. We've done a full integration with their product, which you'll see. It's a really nice, kind of frictionless experience. We'll create the SharePoint lists, and then we'll publish the skybow form models to SharePoint, and you go in and they're ready to use. So let's start with Kudzu Bot. This time we're going to start with, I'm going to go new employee IT services request. Again, something else, something that everybody's had to fill out probably more than once in their careers. This one goes pretty quick, and you can see again it brings back a nice sized form, populates a lot of the drop downs automatically. You can see some of the fields. It detected other in the options, so it's asking me if I want to create those other fields. I will gladly take it up on its offer. And you can see we have a department drop down. Again, that might be enough for your business. You can add to it, take away from it. Computer type, operating system, what software you needed, access needed, any security clearance, printer needed, mobile device needed, any additional software, remote access, training required, and then you could, obviously add more to this. Let's add some kind of asset tracking, and we're going to make this one a repeating section so we can track an individual section for each asset being provided. So it'll take a few seconds. A couple calls. We've already got our asset tracking section back. It's saying it contains choice lists, wants to know again if I want help. I'm going to take it up on that. And you can see we have a brand new section for asset tracking. Computer type, asset name, serial number, model number, manufacturer. Again, you can add to this. You can take fields away. Obviously, depending on the platform you're writing it out to, asset assigned to can be integrated with, people lookup, AD lookup, whatever your platform supports. I'm not going to change anything else with this. I'm just going to set the form layout to skybow, which allows up to 3 columns. Click go. This will generate, just like everything else, generate a uniform model. You can see we created a pretty sizable form, 37 fields. Drop downs populated with relevant information. Looks pretty good. And then I can just go over to the writer here, pick skybow. I'm going to grab my Kudzu Labs connection. These lists do not exist, so I'm going to go ahead and just say new. I'm going to call this IT onboarding requests. And it'll create 2 lists, one for the main, the non-repeating part of the form, and a second for the repeating section for the asset tracking. So you'll see that it's connecting to SharePoint. It's creating the primary list. Now it's creating the child list. And now it's going to start deploying the actual skybow forms models, the form models, to those lists. Give it a couple more seconds here. Now it's just can take me right to the list, the newly created list. And I click new. And there's my form. First name, last name. It's my drop down, so I can fill this out. Rob Dioria. Department. Say I'm in software development. Again, these can be tied to, manager. You could go in here and make these people pickers. I want a laptop. And I can pick I want Office, Zoom, Salesforce, GitHub. That looks good. I can, like I said, fill out as much of this as I want. Here's the child for the asset tracking. Computer, call it Dell, laptop, Dell, asset manufacturer, whatever. Hit save. There's my asset record, and now it's saved. So again, 4 or 5 minutes, we were able to take an idea, put it into Kudzu Bot, generate a pretty rich user experience, and write that out to one of our supported low and no code technology platforms. Again, keep watching. We're going to keep posting these for some of the different platforms we support, and we're going to get into some advanced use cases and some new capabilities that will be coming soon. Thanks again. Bye-bye.